More than 200 new cases are being reported, fewer than 38 people are in the hospital, and finally, the statewide positivity rate is at 1.53%. There are fewer than 150 new cases were reported. 10 more people are definitely being treated in the hospital. Almost approaching 14,000 people have died. Today marks the first day students in Baltimore City can choose if or not they want to wear a mask inside the schools. The district joins all the other school districts across the state in making masks optional. Baltimore City Public Schools made a decision at the beginning of the month, signing updated guidance from the CDC. Pfizer hopes to develop a COVID-19 treatment for most kids when they are heading back to school in the fall. It will be a version of its antiviral pill Paxlovid. That treatment is only approved for those 12 and older at high risk of serious infection. The company also says we may need another booster to further curb the spread of future infection. The U.S. is now into the third year of this COVID pandemic. Showing with more than 14,000 people in the state of Maryland have died with the report of the 24-hour period, that is 8. Less than 260 new cases that they are being reported. Fewer than 3 fewer people are in the hospital. In Maryland, the positivity rate went back up to 1.56%, but even though the COVID numbers are improving. Positivity rate are back on the decreased percentage. More than 330 people have the coronavirus. That number, it's been reported of the 24-hour period as of yesterday. And finally, for the hospitalizations, they are fewer than 10. They are 0.1% for the positivity rate percentage. They are under 400 cases reported. 9 more people are being treated in the hospital, and 3 more have died. "430 new cases that people across Maryland have the coronavirus tested. Fewer than 14 are hospitalized, and the positivity rate is at 1.47%. Nearly 360 new cases were reported. 200 Maryland people are in the hospital with a reported of another fewer than 10. However, the positivity rate is keeping up with the decrease of 1.46% with a reported of 0.1%. They are 4,731,000 received a first dose. 4,174,000 received a second dose. 335,660 have received a single dose. 2,221,000 have been receiving a booster dose. The grand total is 11,462,500 administered dose. They are more than 15,220,000 distributed doses. 4,509,000 have received a fully vaccinated, and nearly 91% with the age 5 and up have gotten at least 1 dose of the vaccine. If you want to keep on looking at that COVID-19 data chart and COVID-19 vaccination data chart, just in case, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new at this or you may have seen it before, you can look at it over and over to keep track of the data charts. And if you live in the state of Maryland, whether if you're in Hartford, Cecil, Baltimore, Kent, Howard, Anne Arundel, Montgomery, Frederick, or anywhere in counties in Maryland, and including the Maryland city areas, it does not even matter. To look at the COVID-19 data charts, just log on to their Maryland's link at coronavirus.maryland.gov to click it. It's on the description below.